Hello, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. I just thought I'd catch you up on what I've been doing in the last couple of days. So in my last video I showed you the start of my shelf trim. I have now finished that and popped on my cherries. They're just sewn on with a split back stitch, and then I've just gone over the edges, sewed that down, and then just put the trim on the top so you can just see the trim. And I hope you can see this. I think you can. I have just put a little bit of, you can't see it from here, but I've just put a little bit of double-sided sticky tape in spaces along the shelf so that I can just stick it like that. And that's my shelf trim. So I hope you can see that. Oh, hang on, you might not be able to see it quite. Let me just move the camera a little bit up there. So that's my shelf trim anyway. So I'm really happy with that. It turned out like I wanted it to. So yeah, really happy. So what else have I been up to today? So we've been out today and we've been into Loughborough, and in somewhere in this video there'll be a little video of the shop that I've Fab Vintage that I've gone and filmed. I've had a little walk round. It's only a short one and there was quite a lot of people in there, so it was quite busy. So once it gets busy, it's very hard to get past people because it's like a little warren of intertwining rooms. So I thought I'd just give you a little bit of a tour. So that's on there. I did take it with my phone, so it's not landscape, it's a portrait film, so I forgot to tilt my phone over, but so there's that to see somewhere in this video towards the end. I should think you'll see that. Been into where I sell and where I'm Fab Vintages. It's kind of like it's like the what would it be called, like the arts and crafts quarter of Loughborough, and there's lots of delis there and everything, and there's also Madeleine's flower shop. So I've just this is my own, which I absolutely love. It's one of the, it's not the one that I did, you know, the still life that I'm doing. It's not that one. This is a different one. This is like an oblong one. The other one's kind of like a little bit more squarer. But I've just got a couple of plant pots in there of, I think these are called Muscari Grape Hyacinth. These are the white ones. So those are coming out soon. I thought I'd pop them. It's ideal. This is for two. Can you see the two? I don't want to tilt it too much because I have just watered them. I don't want the water coming out, but yeah, two little tiny plant pots. So I thought it was perfect for that. So that's going somewhere in the house. I'll leave it there for now. You can see it. They're not out yet, but you can see that they'll be coming out soon because it's spring is all around us. It's a beautiful sunny day today. So yeah, we've been out just browsing around town because we're off this week. So John and I went out. We've been out for lunch as well, so that was nice. And I also got from our Fab, I got, look at that, how gorgeous is that? It's actually turquoise. It's looking light blue on there, but it is actually a turquoisey. It's more turquoise in real life, but yeah, just really pretty bowl. So I got that. That was from Bev, who sells in the shop. It's one of hers, so I got that. And I had to pop into the antiques. Not the antiques, the charity shop. So I've got a few bits. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to tilt you around so that you can see on my desk. I think that'd be easier than showing you like this. And then I've also got, I've started Christine from Create and Craft at Christine. She sent out some little goodie packs of Nana's Travelling Rick Rack and also some beautiful fabric. I've started my project that I'm doing with it, so I want to show you that and maybe do a little bit of stitching while we're at it. So I'm going to pop off now and turn you round. I think that's all I've got to show you for now. Yeah, so I'll be sorry. I can't switch it off without going over the camera, but oh, I can. Okay, see you in a minute. Right, so I'm back this way. So this is again a lovely vintage bowl with the little flowers on. I think it's Italian, made in Italy. But yeah, love it. So there's that. And then I just went into the toy shop. I haven't got much to show you, but just a few little bits. But just some coloured beads. Thought I would get. Come in handy. I was thinking when I use a piece of dowel to mount a stitchery as like a wall hanging, these make good finials. So I love the colours in those. So got those. And then just some fabric, really. These were, they were 99p, but when they were sold in a previous life, I think, or whatever, but these were 30p from the charity shop. So I was just going to try and open them all up. I'm going to put them in my little stash. But they're only little, they're not even, they're half a charm square. You can see that they've been cut in half, but some lovely fabrics. And for slow stitch, doesn't really, oh, that's nice, yeah, these are lovely. Just some lovely, I wonder if the other half is in, if they've been cut in half on purpose. I don't know why. They're kind of like, yeah, look, I've got that one somewhere. Oh, it's in a different colourway. Look. So I don't know whether, they feel like Moda fabrics. Perhaps someone might recognise, or is it, yeah, I think they're kind of like Modery type fabrics. But I think most of them were 30p. I think one was 50p, and then that one is a bit more. That one was £1. So I couldn't resist. Excuse the crinkly crackling, but just always good to have little pieces of fabric like this. And this one. Again, they look like they're kind of like the half, they've been split in half. But yeah, so there's quite a stack there for a couple of quid. I can't remember how much I paid. About a couple of £2 or £3 for that, which I thought was quite good. So they will go into my stash to be used up. Lovely fabrics. So just going to pop those over there and show you what I've been working on. So this is what I've been working on. I'll pop it over like that. There's Christine's fabric. It's going to be a horsewhip. I hope you can see. I'm just going to check. Can you see it all? I might just pop the camera up a tiny bit so that you can see it all. Sorry for the wobbliness. There. Okay, so what I thought I would do is make a horsewhip, because now that I'm doing workshops, it's nice to take a little sewing kit with me, just in case I need anything, like the seam ripper and stuff like that, and just my own needles and everything. So I thought I would do a horsewhip so that I can take it to my workshops, and so it's kind of travelling. It was like the travelling thing. It's going to be travelling with me to my workshops, and I thought, well, that would be nice because it's Nana's travelling rit rack that from Christine's grandmother. So I thought that was kind of like carrying it on. So this is the fabric that she's gifted to me, and several other people as well. She's sent quite a few little packages out. I don't know whether you can see or not, but what I've done is I've used the fabric, and then this is like I think it's kind of like a, you know, when you're making curtains and it's the insulating lining, it's kind of like a brushed cotton feel, but it's on like a lining fabric. And I thought, well, that'll be ideal for kind of like my backing in between. I want it quilted, but not too quilted. And I've put little bobbles of stitches, like thread beads, all the way over. In fact, it feels really tactile. So I can feel the little thread bobbles, little thread beads, and they're in like a pink, an orangey colour, and a green. I just thought they kind of go quite nicely together. The gold for the gold flower, the pink, and then the green. So that's my outer fabric that I'm using. That was my template that I used. I used this template because this is one that I made. Here's one I made earlier. This is one that I made a while back, and I just used that as the template to give me a guide as to what to do. So that was my template, and then these are my fabrics that I've chosen. What I've done is they're kind of like, they all go with the outer fabric. So what I've done is I've made a little pincushion. This was just a strip of fabric that I've sewn down there. I've done everything by hand, so I've sewn it together, and then I've stuffed it with just this kind of wadding stuff, and then sewn the ends up. So that's going to go across there, a bit like the one that I've got in here, because it really comes in useful. That does. This is my holiday one, so that's my pincushion for that. So I thought I'd go and have another one of those because they are useful. I've got my ruched pocket or my elasticated pocket, because they come in really handy because it stretches a little bit and you can get more in and you're not straining the pocket. So that's going to go here, and that's for like your fabric, your actually project that you're working on if you're taking a project to work on. And then all I've done is I've cut a piece of elastic the same width as what my huswith is going to be, and then put it inside, just stitch the ends together so it's like that, and then that'll just kind of open up when I need. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to sew down there and down that side, and then put a few tucks in at the bottom, which I will be showing you. I don't think I'll be showing you later. I'm not sure whether I'll get that far. And I've got just a couple of little a doily. This fabric is also from Christine. She sent me a little gift of a birthday Christmas package, and this was in there, so I thought this goes really well with that one, so I'm going to add that. I think Christine also gave me this little doily, and that's from a vintage tablecloth. Then my second pocket is this one here, which is also one of Christine's fabrics, and here's where the rip rack comes in. So we've got Nana's travelling rip rack here, and all I've done is I've just put a little stitch in a contrasting colour along just to tie it on, and that's going to be one of my pockets. I've put a little doily, that's one from my own own collection, and there's a little piece of fabric here. Now this fabric is from a doily that Christy gave me, which has travelled halfway around the world from Australia as well. And then another piece of fabric that Christine has given me. This was from, it's like the corner of a cushion cover. So I thought that was quite a nice colour. Again, the rip rack has gone across there, and I've done this in an orange one just to match the flowers here. And Christine also gave me some lovely laundry labels as well, and some of them spell love, L-O and V-E, so I thought that would be nice there, because there's lots of love going around, you know, gifting all these beautiful fabrics and everything. And just a little bit of trim, and forgive me, but I can't remember, I think that might be from Christine as well, but it could be from Christy. I'm sorry, I can't remember where it came from now, because I've got two bowls that I dip into, and it may have got transferred over, so I'm not sure whether that was Christine or Christy, that one, but it's travelled anyway. And then I've just backed it with a piece of old French ticking, mattress ticking. So that's my husband at the moment. So what I'm in the process of doing at the minute is just spacing everything out and pinning it down. So I'm just going to go and grab some pins, and I'm going to start here. Oops, I might have just jolted you. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm going to do first. I'm going to sew them on. Let's do that first. So I am thinking of doing a little bit of orange. Yeah, we'll sew that on first, because that'll be easier than sewing it on afterwards. So this is just a perlé cotton. I've used these three here. They're all vintage Silcos, and they're all the same width, so I thought that would be nice. They're what I've done my thread beads in. I just thought those three go well with all of the rest of the fabrics. So they're kind of like the colours that I'm using on here. Just need a needle. I'm not sure whether I get it through this one or not. We'll try with a thin one. No, I think it's this thicker one that I need. My chenille needle. It'll be easier to thread. Yep. So first of all, I'm going to take this. I'm just going to see if I can see which is that's the right way around. So all I'm going to do is just a visible stitch all the way around. So I've just got the knot in my hand, so you'll be able to see my stitches. Stitching it round. How are you all anyway? Hope you're all well. You're finding time to stitch. You're enjoying, if the sun's shining on you, you're enjoying it. It's surprising what a difference a sunny day makes. We went out into town, like I said, and to be honest, because it's a Wednesday, it's a market town, Loughborough, and so there's several markets on throughout the week. There's a Saturday market, there's a Thursday market, which are just like a general markets, but on Friday there's also the vintage market. And I think they do a farmer's market one day as well, but I can't remember what day that is. But today there was no markets on, so it was quite a quiet day actually in the town itself as we were walking around. But when we went into Jackie's shop, Ab Fab, it was absolutely bustling away. There was loads of people in the shop, and we went over to the other shop, which is the retro rooms, which is where I actually hold my workshops. And again, that was, there were lots of people in there. So vintage seems very popular at the moment. It's lovely that so many people are interested in the vintage shops rather than just buying new. I just think, why buy new when you can buy vintage? Because I could buy, a bowl to put my threads or fabrics in or whatever, a brand new plastic one, but why when you've got such, choice in the vintage shops that you can pick up a beautiful turquoise one with flowers on. So yeah, there's people there buying jewellery. Someone had actually brought in an old sewing machine. I think they were from. I heard them overheard them talking, and I think they were from a charity, and they'd been donated an old vintage sewing machine in its own case and everything. And I don't think they'd come to actually sell it, because some people like pop in to see if Jackie wants to buy stuff, to sell, and they come for the history of it. And luckily we'd got some up in the room where I do my workshops, so they went up there to have a look at what we'd already got. But there, so that's that bit, and then I'm just going to pop those on just like that, and pop those on as well. And I'm going to use the same thread, orangey colour, and again just do stitches all the way around like I have with, I've already done one here with orange, and that one's, I thought it was blue for a minute, it's green, that one's green. Begun to advertise my next workshop, which is in April. We're about full actually. I think there's only about 2 or 3 spaces left, which is amazing. So we're kind of thinking, should we do a second one, the same workshop but on another week? Not sure yet, but my next workshop, it's a bunting, I'm saying Easter, but it's more springtime, I suppose. Springtime bunting. It's very cheery anyway. Well, I think it is. It's kind of like I don't think whether I took on that. It's kind of like a play on the Christmas one that I did, with the square and oblong banners rather than triangle ones. And then plans are being made for my May workshop. Now in May, got a very special guest coming over. Christy from Sew Bits is coming over to the UK come over to see me, and also she's got some family over there, so she's staying a few days near where I live, and she's going to be coming to the workshop along with her daughter. So that's going to be amazing that she's come all that way to attend one of my workshops, not just attend one of my workshops, but she's got other things going on, family visits, but it'll be lovely to see her and spend some time with her. and do a little bit of sewing. So I'm also preparing for that workshop as well. So I'm trying to work a couple of months in advance. I kind of know what I'm doing. I've just got to have a think about, have I got the right materials, and if not, I've got to get them all sorted. Trying to work with what I've got at the moment, but I need to buy some more. Just can't just use the same old fabrics once I've used them once. Then if people keep coming, I'm getting some regulars now, so they don't want to be using the same old fabrics all the time. But it's all exciting. It's yeah, it's took off really well. I'm so happy with how it's going. Just sitting and, you know, having chats with people who also love to stitch and sharing ideas. It's nearly run out, but I'm just wondering, have I got enough just to finish these last few stitches? I'm going to dry because I think I need one more stitch now. This is going to be the inside of the pocket, so you're not going to really see this. Okay, so I'm just going to put my pin there, throw my needle there rather, and then start pinning into place. So what I'm going to be doing is, if I line that up with this here, that will go there. That will go there. And if I do the same this side, I'm just going to turn it round. It's easier for me. There. So what will happen then once that's on? In fact, I need to just pull that over a little bit. It's gone a bit too far over. It's better. And this here will be folded over and over again, and that will be like the binding that's going to go round. But that's the last. That's kind of like the last thing you do. So, oops, let's see. No, I do want it that way actually. It's going to be easier for me. So this is my ruffly bit. So just a few little tucks here and there. Doesn't want to tuck too much that side because of that embroidery. But it doesn't matter. That'll be fine. That like that. That one there. I have to be careful there because I don't know, I've gone too far near the edge, I think. That may cause me a problem. I think I'm just going to shorten that. I'm just going to, yeah, that's going to cause me a bit of a problem because I've not got enough to. Not sure what's happened. Let's take it off and have a look. Right, I'm just going to take all of my pockets off. Right, yeah, what's happened is, yeah, I can see. It's moved along. I did have it lined up, but it's moved along. I mean, it is quite, I am a little bit close there, but I'm just going to, yeah, I'm going to shorten it a little bit. Right, okie dokie, problem solving. Just going to make it a tiny bit shorter. So grab my pen, if I can find it. Sorry if that's a headshot. At the back of my head. It's going to make it a little bit shorter, just so it gives me a bit of room. That's my big scissors. just gives me a little bit extra room just to fold that over. That's better. So that's going to go like that. And then my pocket. So let's just try that pocket again. There, and then lots of room for my project. Yeah, and then that's better. I might just trim that a little bit just so it squares off. Yeah, that'd be better. Then I will just fold over like that and over like that. That'll be fine. So let's get the next pocket positioned. Oh no, next is the pin holder, which will go there. And again, once it's folded over and over, that will catch. And it will catch that side as well. So that's going to go there, which I will do once everything gets sewn down. So pocket number 2, which one was it? I think it was the yellow. Next, let me just line this up. It's kind of got a bit skewy. Like that. Just make sure I've got enough room. Yep. So that's going to go there. Like that. And pocket number 3, it's going to go there. With the post. Okay, and then I will just need to trim that. And I am just going to have a little bit of felt on there just to put some needles in. But I haven't decided. See that again? It's just a little bit. I'm just going to take this bobble off here because I just again think that I've gone too far to the edge. Just for my seam ripper just to get that bobble off. Okay, I just think I need it a little bit a little bit shorter. So again, apologies for the background noise. There, that will just give me a little bit, that's better, yeah, that's just giving me a little bit more room to play with. And then I just need to cut that as well. That's there, like that. Like that, and I'm just going to, I can do that by eye. That one and that one. Like that. Perfecto. And then there's just going to be, I'm just going to see if I can find some felt. Where's my felt? Okay. I don't know where it's gone. Right, we'll leave that for now. Because I can't remember where I've put it. So just going through, double checking that I don't want to put any more little bits and bobsy on. I think I've got them all on, what I wanted on. I also need to think about a fastener, because I can't sew that down without a fastener, because if I look at this one, it goes in there like that. So I need some ribbon. Let's go and grab some ribbon. Right, ribbon. Okay, now I know I've got some, that's what I was looking for, the silk sari ribbon, and I've got some lovely greens, even a peachy, that's quite nice as well, isn't it? But I'm thinking green. And that pink's nice as well. Too much choice now. I think I'm going to have to go for that pink. I think it's the pink. So I'm just going to check how much the length I did on this one. So I'm just going to cut that a tiny bit longer, just in cases. That is going underneath there. I don't think I need to. Like that. Right. I do need to think about felt before I do anything else. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the camera and just go and have a look for it. I'll be back soon. Right, so I found a little piece of felt that is going to go here. It's going to be actually longer than the pocket, and it's going to kind of go in there, just to be tied down, just so it doesn't flap around. But and then all I'm going to do is attach it at the top. So I'm going to go all the way around with a blanket stitch, which I've already just started, but I thought I'd just pop the camera back on just to show you what I'm doing. So this is just a blanket stitch, just going all the way around in this lovely orangey colour. My thread has started to twist a little bit, so all you do is you just take your piece and just let it dangle, and it'll just untwist itself. So I'm just doing 3 sides. It started to twist again. Let's just untwist it. It must be a stitch that twists the thread quite a lot. Get it twisting again. So I'm about finished doing the 3 sides. Going into that corner then, just got to see, oh, oops, a daisy, pins, how I'm going to attach it. So it looks roughly halfway. Right, I'm going to undo this for a start, because what I need is this piece of fabric here, so that you don't see my stitches. I can actually go through both, actually. Is this going to work? It is, but it's going to go wonky if I'm not careful. Let me just get a pin, pop a pin in there just to make sure that it doesn't go wonky. Gone through all 3 pieces after saying all of that. Okay, hoping I've got enough thread as well. Got a funny feeling I might not have. Right, start that again. Okay. Right, it's not gone through now. I don't really want to see these stitches behind, so these are going to be hidden. Feeling I'm going to need, sorry, I'm pulling myself, I'm going towards myself and not I've gone off camera, apologies if I have. Right, just because I know that I'm definitely, have I gone, how have, what have I just said? Don't go through all the layers. I thought I'd got my finger behind it, but obviously not. Right, that's that. What I'm going to do is, because I've definitely not got enough to carry on, I'm just going to go through there, tie that off. And start with another one. So I need to come up where I've just gone down. About there. Right. Try not to go through all three fabrics, Sally. My stitch has gone a little bit big, but never mind. No. Go through them again. Right. Into that corner, then down. I need to pick a button as well. Now, where does the button lie on this one? It's handy when you've got another one to, so I've obviously done all of the measurements already. So if I turn that over, just put that out of the way, my button is going somewhere here, which is, yeah, it's in the middle of a pocket, so I'm not going to be able to see, I won't be able to see my stitches, so I need to find a nice little button. So let me just go and grab my tin of lovely buttons. So I'm hoping that there's some nice ones in here, because this is where I keep my kind of ones that I've picked out and thought, oh, that'll be nice for a project, that'll be good for a project. Look at that one. How gorgeous is that? Oh, isn't that wonderful? That's the glass one. I don't see it though, that's the problem. And you could go a yellow. I may sneeze in a moment. My nose has gone all itchy. That's that's the one that I used for my other one, I think. I've used that one. Oh, I've used it inside, that was it. Was it that one? Oh, it might not be the same actually, no, it's different. It's still nice, but I don't think for this one. That one I love. The only problem that puts me off is that it's a shank button. I don't really like shank buttons that much. That's good. No. Get that one there. It doesn't stand out, does it? Because if it was on that, it might do, but it doesn't really stand out. Not like that one does. That one's the best so far, I think. Nope. Beautiful green one. That's quite nice. A bit dark though. Nope. Nope. Look at that one. That's mother of pearl. That's cold to touch, so you can always tell. I still like that. That's a nice pink one. That's nice as well, but I think that blends in too much. Look at that one, that's like a peachy. It's mother of pearl as well. It's kind of like a, can you see how wonky it is? It's kind of wonky. Like that. Another. That's nice as well. Right, oh, look at that one. I don't think that's the right colour, no. Excuse me. Nope. Nope. Right, so out of that lot, I like those four. There's four there, choices. I'm just going to check my drawer. For some reason, I have buttons lying around all over the place. I should get organised and put them all in one place, but at the moment they're not. And I've got a drawer just by the side of me that's got, look at that one, that's a glass one. It's got various bits and pieces in. It's a brooch there. That'd be a bit posh, wouldn't it, to put that in? I can't see it, right, I can't see them all. The brooch would look good, wouldn't it? I wonder if I could take the clasp off and just, no, because if I sew it down then I won't be able to get the thing around it, will I? It'd have to be as a brooch. What do we think to that? I don't know. Is that a naff idea or a good idea? But then I've got the chance that it'll come undone maybe, I don't know. It was kind of like, right. And where's the middle? Oh, that's got to be the middle. I think that's the middle. Actually. There's a noggin on the, can you see, I don't know whether you can see that or not. There's like a, I wonder if it's just, can you see that kind of like bobble? I don't want to ruin the fabric, that's all. Just worried that it might come undone and I'm going to ruin the fabric underneath. That's the only thing so that would be quite good, wouldn't it, for a fastener? No, but I'm not, no, just because I think it might come undone. I don't want to chance it. So we've got these anyway, so there's that one. I'm going to say no to that glass one. Got that peach one, no peach. Is that too dark? Just thought it would go with the green of that. That's nice though, isn't it? But then there's that. Sport for choice, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to be sport for choice. I'm going to go for that one, I think. Let's try and get it on. So I need some normal cotton. Needle. I'm lining it up, but I don't know whether you can see these little bobbles. I centered everything when I was sewing, so I know that's the middle, and I know that's the middle of there, so that's kind of where I'm going to sew the button on. And then I'm trying to put my hand in the pocket here so it doesn't go through the pocket. It's fiddly, but it's worth it. Doubled my thread over so that when I'm going through, it's kind of like going through twice. There's two strands of thread. A couple more and I think we'll be okay. It's feeling quite secure. Okay, I think that'll be fine. There, and that'll be covered up by the pocket so you won't see that. And then hopefully when I've got my, let's just see how it looks. I've got my little thing through there. Like that, then when it's all rolled up, it will be a bit bigger than that. The roll will. There, and it'll go like that. And then I just need to find something to put on the end. I might shorten that a little bit. It doesn't need to be that long. So I am probably going to leave it there today, and I am going to go away and sew this all down. So I will just do that, and then like that and that to make a corner. A bit neater than that, but it'll be something like that. Go around and finish it all off, secure all the pockets in place, and then you'll probably see it finished next time. So thanks so much for watching. Oh, I'm going to say thank you for watching now, because I'm not sure whether I said it at the end of when I do the shop tour. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. So take care. Bye bye. And give you a peek of what's on offer. So this is the store into shop where I sell as well. It's Jackie's shop. We're advertising the new workshop, and we're going to go into, it's an absolute treasure trove of goodies. Who's Jackie? Jackie, say hello quickly. We've got beautiful ceramics. Oh, lovely.
I'll leave that open, you can have a look at.
Lots of goodies in the cabinets. Can I just squeeze through, please? Thank you, thanks very much. Here we go into here. This is where I usually sell my bits of pieces, but it's a bit bare at the moment, waiting for some new stock. And then we go round into here. It's like a little rabbit's warren of treasures. There's me, hello. And round this, go through here. Got lots of things on the wall. And then we go through. This is Bev's room. She's a vintage seller. And got lots of jewellery. Her son's pieces that he sells, and then more of Bev's stuff here. Absolutely beautiful, vintagey goodness. And lots of haberdashery bits and pieces in there. So we're going all the way around, and then we've got another little room at the back here. This is Jackie's room as well. This is where she keeps some of her clothing, vintage clothing, hats, dresses. Look at that, another dress. Then we've got rows of dresses here, and there's usually linens and other goodies. So I've just picked up a little basket that I'm going to go and pay for now. See you later.